Hello there everyone, and welcome to the stream. Delay is shortened, so you guys can actually hear me more real time. Last time it was a bigger delay, so I don't like to have delays on my stream. Okay, so suggested to me in a Discord server that I'm in. Today I'm going to be making a Kerbin base. A Kerbin surface base, because why not? Think about it. We could do so much more research now. Screw laboratories when you got a surface base launched by a rocket. Oh, I forgot to switch. I forgot to switch the scene. My bad. I looked down at my phone, and I'm like, oh, okay then. TWR is 2.91. That's actually very good. That's nice, gamer. Okay, so I need to figure out an efficient entry system. Because I'd like to use that, but it doesn't completely protect the entire station. Yeah, I'll send this on a polar trajectory, and then we will land it. Also, something cool that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be streaming something to YouTube, so then my teacher can show it during class. She said that she would do that because we're reading The Martian in the class. Yeah, Gaming, you told me that in Discord a few days ago. But my teacher, we're reading The Martian, and I'm going to kind of do something a little like that mission, or just kind of showcase it in Kerbal Space Program. Then my teacher will show it during class. A little bit of a plug, you know? No need to apologize, gamer. It's alright. Orange just... I don't look at these colors anymore, but orange. Look at that right there. Doesn't taste like. I thought that orange tastes like apple. Okay, so I sort of do have a system that I want to work on for landing this. I've been trying a lot today to find out efficient ways to land. But yeah, we'll have this decoupler. Hold on. Rocket crucifix. Alright, so we're just going to take one of the smaller fuel tanks, attach it this way, and then we're going to put a fairing on it. Okay, let's try this fairing. Now it might not look, now the fairing might not look too good, like when I'm done with it, but hey, it's not even the biggest one. It's not even the biggest fairing that I've used today. And that was for an artificial gravity station, which failed miserably. I tried to launch it on a little starship, but the TWR really messed it up. Also the struts. So stage, once it lifts off, or whenever I press space, it's going to start controlling from this RGU right here. Or remote guidance unit. And it's going to launch on sort of like a Saturn V-like vehicle. Oh god, that has too much. That has too much TWR. Oh god. Hold on. Okay. Stage 0 is 2.73 TWR. And then if you slap on these raptors right here, like those are just the center raptors for one of the mods that I have. Look at the TWR, 12.57. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the Rhino because it has a good TWR. And yeah, the Kraken won't get mad at me for using it. This is probably one of the most cursed vehicles I've ever made. It's like a Saturn V Starship crossover. 1960s meets 2000s. Okay, so at some point during the flight we will have... Oh yeah, I completely forgot about the system that I was doing. So, what happens is we're gonna have the fairing. The fairing base will separate from the main vehicle. So the base is still encapsulated in the fairing. It will barrel through the atmosphere while the fairing takes all the heat, since fairings have very good thermal protection. I can just shove it right through the atmosphere, no issue. Hopefully. But, wait. Well, I'm losing myself here. Yeah, at that point we will start up the engines and then control from here. Decouple. Control from here. And then the engines will start up. Alright. Now let's make sure that this is structurally stable. This might be structurally stable. What are you talking about? Who needs auto struts when you have struts? There is one part on this I saw earlier. That's a docking port. That's a base separator. Then another docking port. Just because this is Kerbal Space Program, I'm going to put some solid rocket boosters on the side of this vehicle. I did it with the Saturn V once, but the Saturn V also did have plans to have solid rocket boosters on the side depending on the payload. Yeah, one of these adapters was something that... Bicoupler? No, it was a tricoupler. Or whatever the hell, or however you guys pronounce it. I'm not gonna bother with that. That would just take a lot more engineering, and I just want to get this thing off the ground. I'm not Scott Manley. I can't do this. Hello, it's Scott Manley here. He's an awesome YouTuber though, I will say. Scott Manley's probably one of the best rocket scientists on YouTube. If not the best. I'm sure this is gonna go over well when it separates. Yeah, because it seems to me like, yeah, the solid rocket boosters do go in, they do interfere with the aft skirt, so might need to reattach and then do this and then strut. So at least make it look like it's connected to the rocket. No, this is the first time that I've ever played something on a starship like this. Like solid rocket boosters. This is kind of like a stainless steel SLS on steroids. I forgot to check my staging, but I did notice some issues. Oh, also something I want to say is that the drone that is currently on Mars is not scheduled to launch the 11th, is not scheduled to launch tomorrow. They had to reschedule that due to an error while testing. So it's now going to be launching on the 14th. And then data return will be on the 15th. Okay. And something else that I want to say. On Friday, April 9th, 3 astronauts launched from Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan and launched the International Space Station a few hours after they launched. 2 of these astronauts were Russian and 1 of them was American. I don't know their names, and I'm not going to search it up right now, but I'm ready to launch. 3, 2, 1. Solid rocket booster ignition. My god, it's actually trying to get off the ground. Oh my god! Hold on. I'm gonna send this to Discord real quick. Hold on. I have a friend in the Discord server that would actually that would like the picture. He makes a lot of cursed rockets in KSP. Oh my god! Once we were in a Discord VC together, and it was so funny. He put a Soyuz on top of an SLS. It was like the funniest stuff. Oh god. You know, this vehicle's clearly unstable. So yeah, I forgot that I was going for a polar orbit. Yeah, I was gonna go for a polar trajectory and then landed on one of the poles. Whatever, I need a test flight of this vehicle anyway. So we have 500 meters a second approximate, about 500 meters a second left to Delta V in the SRBs. Dude, look at the starship, look at the Raptor plume mixing with the SRB plume. Oh my god, this is so cursed. I'm not planning on landing the boosters since we have no control units. Ooh, that was almost a clean separation. Alright, so we're gonna keep the fairing the entire time. And then at some point we're just I'll separate here and then just test out the second stage. Oh my god, that look at that. It's a rocket powered football. Oh my god, look at all the debris following. Oh my god. I just tapped out. Oh my god, I went to Discord without pausing the game. That's probably like one of the worst things you can do in KSP. I did it in my last stream, which led me to which led me to crash into the surface. But I mean, hey, at least I still got those samples. Okay, so we're going to separate this here. And then it's all safely inside of the fairing. I'm going to need to add some reaction wheels to this so I can have more control over it. This is insane. I love it. I love it. I love it so much. It's too good. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I could probably put a heat shield on this. Instead of having it go nose first, I could just put a... I don't know how big these parts are. I know that they're like... I know that they're lower than 5 meters. And I know that they aren't 2.5. I'll just say 4 3.5 meter parts. Oh, 3.75, okay. Oh crap, I didn't even notice that we had cosmonauts in here. I'm calling them cosmonauts because Russia does a lot of crazy stuff in their space program. I mean, have you seen their UR rocket concept? Literally just keep adding engines until it works. Alright, so yeah, after this test flight, depending on if it goes well or not, I will have it enter nose first, because this right here I don't think has as good thermal protection as the nose. But if I put a heat shield right there, it'll be better. Oh my god. Never thought that I'd ever make this much of a cursed rocket ever. Never. Okay, so now we have full communications with KSP. Yo, this is about to re-enter like a starship. We have 612 meters a second at Delta V. We're 6,000 meters away from atmospheric contact. Holy crap. Oh god. Alright, ready for a starship re-entry. Oh crap. Here we go. Starship re-entry. Oh my god. This is too good. Oh my god. I feel so bad for the Kerbals though. Hey, look at it, it's Gene Kerman. How the hell are they getting light in here? They're encapsulated inside of a fairing. Oh. Whee! Alright, control from here. So then let's follow the prograde marker. Shit. Those actually have plumes? You know, this is why I need the higher reaction wheels. So then I can actually control it without having to rely on engine gimbal. We're good for lunch. Friend in Discord's going to launch Orion on Falcon Heavy. I've launched Orion on F9. We're gonna have to throttle down the Raptors. Once again, forgot that we were doing polar. Oh, screw it, we're gonna need the high torque on this mission. Can't change it. Engine section's gone. That's why we have a second stage. I remember having an issue similar to this on my lunar mission with my friend. Like, it was a race. It was fun though. I really enjoyed that mission. It was fun. And we have like 1,000 torque on like the small inline reaction wheels. I just went into the game files and edited the torque limit. Actually, not that difficult. And so then at this point we can control from there. So at this point it's either going to be normal or anti-normal. It's obviously going to be anti-normal. Why wouldn't it be? Actually, no. Let's just keep it at, let's just keep it with stability assist. And then just have it reorient itself when we come into contact with the atmosphere. My humming is so beautiful, isn't it? Wait, hold on. Let me check my stock parts real quick. Alright. I need to make sure we still have the I need to still make sure that we have this torque. What was it? A document codes. Drive. I didn't change much when I made the new install. Hey, no, this is how I wanted it to work. Why didn't you do that before? Other pieces of the rocket are burning up. I can see it. It's so cool. Torque might be set to SAS only. Although I don't think it should. It shouldn't. No. Fairing's about to overheat. No! Bye-bye, Jebediah. I don't know what happened with it that time. Hey, someone just popped up and I was on the recommended. That's awesome. YouTube's algorithm is finally working. Except they didn't know what this was, so... Yeah, let's put some separatrons on this. So the separatrons will activate when we separate stages, obviously. Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Your home security is great. Or is it? It would be better if you guys actually saw the meme. It's actually funny. Oh yeah, since my last stream I've hit 150 subscribers. As always, I'm actually really happy that you all are like supporting my channel. Yo, what's up, Aiden? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, we're doing a Earth base, a surface base, but it's on Kerbin. Which Kerbin is the planet that I'm on right now. Someone in Discord recommended it for the stream. It's funny, like, I'm just trying to send it to the North Pole right now. But last time it overheated. Or the fairing overheated. It's not. I tried to work on it a bit earlier, but I haven't found an efficient way to get bases down to the surface. I also tried to make that artificial gravity station, the one with the rings, but that was actually pretty difficult. It wasn't difficult, like I get the concept of it. Only issue was I couldn't figure out how to get the fuel tanks and stuff spinning to make the rings rotate. The rings wouldn't rotate. That was one of the big things. Side booster separation. Hey, first actual clean separation of the boosters. This is the most cursed starship I have ever seen. I don't know if I should have put more reaction wheels on this or not. that controls the roll, that might say something. Well, I turned on ignore max temperatures in the cheat menu, so this should work better this time and not overheat. Should something go wrong. We're approaching the surface quite fast. I'm kind of concerned, but we're landing in the snow. Whee! Oh my god, look at the fairing. It's still intact. I can't do this. Oh my god. Hopefully NASA figures out a way to do this efficiently, because I can't do this. Alright, so it seems to me like Aiden left according to the chat. Thank you to the one person that stayed. Now, I'm going to position a drone ship. Hold on. I need to put this in the. I need to put this in the game pause for next time I start up the game. Hyper edit so then I can position the drone ship better. So for right now, we're just going to do a normal sort of like drone ship landing, but we are going to. But what's going to happen is we're just going to do a soft water landing, like SpaceX used to do for like 1 or 2 flights. One of them was unplanned because a grid fin got stuck in place. So yeah, without hyper edit, it's actually going to be harder for me to land it in the ocean. Yeah, this isn't a payload. That's good. Oh, something really cursed. Ready? 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 Boom. Rotating service structure on SpaceX's 39A. Oh my god. I mean, they used to have 39A like this, but they didn't have the black paneling around the launch tower. Because when SpaceX first started launching out of 39A, they still had the rotating service structure because that was back in like 2011, 2012. On that time period, so yeah. Oh, now look at that view. That's awesome. Thumbnail. Let me save it to my files real quick. Wait, no, wrong one. There we go. That's better. Oh yeah, I forgot that I had launch clamps on this. Alright, so first landing will be RTLS, return to launch site. Screw the RCS, I have like 2,500 torque in the inner stage. And I have landed Falcon 9s without the RCS before. You know, I get that there's not really a lot of launches that can accommodate it, but I don't like I hate the amount of RTLS they do. They do so little. I mean, drone ship is cool, yeah, like the fact you can land a fucking rocket on a boat in the middle of the ocean, that's very cool. But I'd like to be able to go out to Cape Canaveral one day and see one of these guys land. I mean, I can see them launch from my house, but I can't watch them land. Which, that just moved that just moved far away from my point. Point is, I want more RTLS. Yeah, there's not a lot of launches that can accommodate that. They like to get the most amount of performance out of the first stage as they can. Gift for Mika. Mika. Stage separation confirmed. Falcon 9 flip. Respect burn startup. I hated not having trajectories for like a week because I actually had to look at the map screen and try and figure out where to go. Which it was normally when your orbit, like when you're on just a straight down trajectory, that's like this. Like I had to look for that. Like I like trajectories because it'll tell you your estimated location. It also takes into account your velocity, your speed, and aerodynamics that could potentially affect the flight. Like it takes into account all of that and gives you your exact trajectory. I would use Flight Engineer from Kerbal Engineer, but it's just a target. Plus, it's more for impact and not just. Yeah. I'm sure you guys get the point. Entry brain startup. Entry brain shutdown. That was probably one of the closest full duration entry burns I've ever done, if not the most longest. No, I like to go to 3 engine to start my landing burn. Yo, I heard that on the Falcon Heavy missions, they would, for the side boosters, they would go from 1 engine to 3 engine to 1 engine. So once is my Discord status, I put thrust is 3. No, I put it as thrust is 1, then 3, then back to 1. I actually don't remember what I put it as, but it was something along those lines.